You're listening to the Pro FPL podcast. Please like and subscribe.
Welcome to another Pro FPL podcast. This one is called the Big 3. In recent rapping history, the Big 3 signified the best 3 rappers in the rapping industry. And in Fantasy Premier League, it signified the 3 best assets to own for the next 10 games. Those 3 assets are Haaland, Cole Palmer and Salah. Many managers will use the free transfer to get the Big 3 players, mainly because they cover all the captaincy options for the upcoming 10 game weeks. If you look at the fixtures for the Big 3, they have perfect timing. One of the Big 3 have an outstanding fixture in each game week. Cole Palmer has amassed 79 points from 9 games, producing 7 goals and 5 assists from a goal involvement of 0.78 per 90. He has produced 3 double-digit all in that period. Haaland has amassed 75 points from 9 games, producing 11 goals from an expected goals of 1.01 per 90. Expected goal involvement of 1.01 per 90. Alright, during that period he had 3 double-digit alls also. Salah has amassed 84 points from 9 games, producing 6 goals and 6 assists from an expected goal involvement of 0.77. During that period he had 6 double-digit alls. So the Big 3 has been performing extremely well during the season. Identify possible captaincy options from early will afford you the time to consider different transfer routes to the non-essential players or are players you will want for only 2 to 3 game weeks. The image on the screen shows our captaincy data for this season. We got 164 points from our captaincy, having a 67% success rate. We had more successful captaincy pick when we had both Salah and Haaland, as demonstrated in the graphic. We will move on to the injury updates. We saw a lot of injury this midweek because of the EFL games. The injury update graph on screen is provided by fpltips. Some important players who are past fit who were doubts are Sam Johnstones and Johnson of Spurs. Players who are still doubtful are Matt Neal, Dunk, Pedro Wood, Gabriel of Arsenal, Isaac, Savio, Akanji and Graviol. Some players who are ruled out are Van de Ven, Eze are all ruled out. In the transfer trends for this week, managers are removing doubtful and underperforming players such as Solanke and DCL. Most of the defensive transfers the managers are going to get Nori, who is a great cheap player with great attacking attributes. He has produced 3 goals and 2 assists from 0.19 expected goal involvement. He is however on 4 yellows, 1 more yellow and he will be suspended. Wolves go on a great run of fixtures, green fixtures from now until around December, and most managers are getting Wolves assets, so they are getting Cunha as the defensive asset, and they're getting Cunha as the striking asset and Nori as the defensive asset. Some managers are also removing Foden because he disappointed in the Southampton game, and they're using Foden as the main way to get Salah. Some managers are removing DCL, who has been dreadful, to get Wissa, who is in a great rich vein of form. Let's look at the predicted points for this game week based on data provided from Fantasy Football Fix. It shows that the Big 3 takes the top positions with Salah first with 7 points, Haaland second with 6.6 points, and Palmer third with 5.8 points. These are all predicted points for this game week. Let's have a look at the previous game week. So we got 71 points. We chose to triple captain Haaland. Our video last week was triple captain unlock, where we provided data on Haaland performance from the 8 game weeks. We chose to captain him. He gave 1 goal in the game against Southampton from 4 big chances, so he massively underperformed. We got 71 points. We got points from, let's start, we got 18 points from Haaland, 13 from our differential pick in Wood, 10 from Cole Palmer, and a lot from Embuemo, and we got 6 from Lewis. So our thoughts are this week. This week we have 3 doubtful players in our team, so that's Wood, McNeil, and Gabriel. So this week we're thinking of rolling the transfer because all the doubtful players, we have replacements on the bench in Larson and Foz. We're thinking to roll the transfer. We were also thinking of switching Foden to Salah, but we got Foden last week, and we think he will be a good pick for the upcoming game weeks, and switching to Salah do not make sense currently. So that's our thought. We're gonna captain Haaland. Alright, thank you for tuning in. Peace.